The first thing most people never realize about the nighthawk is that they have probably seen one without knowing it. At dusk, when the sky transitions from gold to violet and the air fills with movement, the nighthawk appears not as a bird but as a shadow. Its silhouette cuts through the sky in erratic, fluid arcs, wings bending and snapping with a rhythm unlike any other. For centuries, humans struggled to classify what they were seeing. Was it a bat, a swallow, or something else entirely? This confusion was not accidental. The nighthawk evolved to exist between categories, between light and dark, between visibility and invisibility. Long before cities glowed at night and insects gathered around artificial light, the ancestors of the nighthawk were already masters of twilight. Fossil records and genetic analysis trace their lineage back tens of millions of years, to a time when the skies were dominated by early birds experimenting with flight styles that no longer exist today. Unlike birds built for soaring or perching, the nighthawk's body became a machine optimized for endless aerial motion. Its bones are light but resilient, its wings long and narrow, its muscles tuned for endurance rather than explosive power. Evolution shaped it not to land often, but to remain airborne, alive in motion. As daylight fades, the nighthawk awakens. Its eyes, large and positioned for maximum light intake, adjust effortlessly to low light conditions. While most birds retreat to branches or nests, the nighthawk claims the open air as its territory. It does not sing from treetops or display colorful feathers. Its communication is subtle, consisting of low calls and the unmistakable booming sound produced when air rushes through its wings during steep dives. This sound, once believed by indigenous cultures to be the voice of spirits, is in reality a byproduct of aerodynamic precision. The nighthawk's appearance is deceptively plain. Mottled browns, grays, and blacks blend seamlessly with bark, stone, and soil. When resting, it lies lengthwise along branches or rooftops, breaking the outline that predators use to detect prey. This camouflage is so effective that even experienced observers can stand inches away without noticing the bird. Stillness becomes its greatest defense. In a world driven by motion, the nighthawk survives by knowing when not to move. Flight is the nighthawk's true domain, and in the air it becomes something else entirely. Its mouth opens wider than seems possible, forming a living net designed to scoop insects mid-flight. Unlike birds that peck or seize prey, the nighthawk feeds while flying, swallowing insects whole without breaking rhythm. Moths, beetles, mosquitoes, flying ants, entire swarms disappear into its path. In a single night, one nighthawk can consume thousands of insects, making it one of nature's most effective forms of pest control. This feeding strategy requires extraordinary coordination. The bird must calculate speed, distance, wind direction, and prey movement in fractions of a second. Its brain processes visual data at a speed rivaling the fastest predators on Earth. Every turn, every dive, every sudden change in altitude is precise. There is no wasted energy. The nighthawk does not chase prey aggressively, it intercepts it, predicting where the insect will be rather than where it is. Despite this efficiency, the nighthawk lives alone. It does not form flocks, nor does it defend territory in the traditional sense. Its range is fluid, defined by food availability rather than borders. During breeding season, pairs form briefly, communicating through aerial displays rather than nests filled with twigs. Eggs are laid directly on bare ground, gravel, or flat rooftops, relying entirely on camouflage for protection. There is no nest structure, no visible sign of reproduction, only trust in invisibility. This minimalist approach to life has allowed the nighthawk to occupy environments few other birds can. From deserts to grasslands, from forests to urban centers, it adapts quietly. In cities, it uses rooftops as artificial cliffs, hunting insects drawn to streetlights. Yet this adaptation comes at a cost. As modern architecture replaces gravel roofs with smooth surfaces, nesting opportunities vanish. Artificial lighting disrupts insect behavior, altering feeding patterns that the nighthawk depends on. Threats to the nighthawk rarely come in the form of predators. Instead, they arrive slowly, invisibly, wrapped in progress. Habitat loss, pesticide use, declining insect populations, each factor alone is survivable, but together they create a silent collapse. The nighthawk does not scream when numbers fall. It does not invade human spaces aggressively. It simply disappears. This disappearance often goes unnoticed. A quieter evening sky, fewer erratic shadows at dusk, fewer booming dives overhead. Ecologically, the loss is profound. Without the nighthawk, insect populations surge, disrupting plant life and spreading disease. The bird's role is not glamorous, but it is foundational. It is a regulator, a balance keeper, a silent worker in the night. Conservation efforts struggle because the nighthawk resists observation. It cannot be easily tracked, tagged, or studied in controlled environments. Its life unfolds in motion, in darkness, across vast spaces. Protecting it requires protecting the night itself, reducing light pollution, preserving open habitats, and allowing darkness to exist without fear. To understand the Nighthawk is to understand restraint. It does not dominate through size or force. It does not announce itself with color or sound. It survives by mastery of timing, patience, and precision. In a world that celebrates visibility, the Nighthawk thrives by remaining unseen. As night falls and cities hum with artificial light, the Nighthawk continues its ancient ritual, slicing through the air as it has for millions of years. It asks for nothing but space, darkness, and the freedom to fly. And in return, it keeps the balance of the sky intact. Silent, efficient, essential, the Nighthawk is not the ruler of the night by proclamation, but by presence.